The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hi, friends, and a most pleasant good afternoon to you wherever you may be. Welcome into Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. University of Delaware women's hockey on the docket today as the Blue Hens 1-0-0 in ACHA play after a 13-0 defeat of Maryland host the University of Pennsylvania Quakers. James Witherite flying solo on the airwaves on this Sunday afternoon to wherever you may be joining us as we wrap up a 4-game weekend slate on Delaware Hockey Night. The men's Division III team victorious 5-4 over Widener last night. And here, this women's team victorious yesterday in an exhibition matchup against the New Jersey Colonials. A 3-2 win for the Hens. Serving as a capable tightener for the second ACHA tilt the Hens face this season. And without further ado, we'll take you to the Limestone Pension Associates pregame report. And a look at the Delaware lines. Shuffled up a little bit here on this Sunday afternoon as we see the second line from yesterday. Julia Nema, Carly Marzano, and Sophia Rosenthal promoted to starting positions. Paige Winterberg and Emma Chaffee. Emma, who had the game-winning goal yesterday over the Colonials, handling defensive duties to start things off. And it will be Maddie Boyle between the pipes, sporting a 0.00 goals against average so far this season. Granted, only in one game, but it was that 13-0 shutout over Maryland. So Maddie could not have gotten off to a better start than she did on Friday night this week. She'll look to close out the weekend 2-0-0. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. We'll break away for the time being. When we come back, we'll head inside the glass for opening introductions, our national anthem, and this ACHA Women's Division II tilt between the Delaware Blue Hens and the University of Pennsylvania Quakers. This is Delaware Hockey Night, and it's brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. A most pleasant good afternoon to those of you just joining us here on Delaware Hockey Night TV. Brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. And we are live from Fred Rust Arena as the Penn Quakers take on the University of Delaware Blue Hens. Pre-game warm-ups have concluded, and we'll take you inside the glass for opening introductions coming up right now. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. This afternoon, the American Collegiate Hockey Association and the Delaware Valley Collegiate Hockey Conference present this Women's Division II matchup between the visiting University of Pennsylvania Quakers and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet this afternoon's starting lineups. For the visiting University of Pennsylvania Quakers, starting in goal, number 31, Kayla Long. On defense, number 5, Joanna Fish. And number 4, Stacy Park. Starting at left wing, number 10, Alyssa Meyer. At right wing, number 11, Sonia Stacia. And at center, number 29, Ainsley Rexford. Fans, it's that time. Let's meet the starting lineup for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal, number 30, Maddie Boyle. On defense, number 27, Paige Winterberg. And number 9, Emma Chaffee. At left wing, number 54, Sophia Rosenthal. At center, number 17, Carly Marzano. And starting at right wing, number 12, Julia Nima. Your Blue Hens are coached by Ken Deming, Al Gallo, and Katie Smith. The on-ice officials for this afternoon's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are Madeline Weeks and Jack Fetcher. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice. as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Pre-game formalities have concluded. Mackenzie Kelly giving us the big assist behind the scenes tonight. And we're ready to rock and roll on College Avenue in Newark. Penn traveling right to left of the first period, wearing their away red kits, navy blue numbers on the back. Sleeve numbers a little hard to see since they're also blue on red. And the piping's not particularly helpful, to be completely frank about it. Some blue helmets, some white helmets, blue pants, red socks. Delaware in their home white kits, blue numbers, plenty easy to read. White numbers on a blue band on the sleeves, blue and gold trim, blue helmets, blue shells, and they'll defend the goal to our left. First period action brought to you by First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, clinics, and growing summer program by visiting firststateicehockey.com. Carly Marzano in to take the opening face-off for Delaware, whose Blue Hens have outscored their opposition 16-2 in 2 games so far this season, including their non-ACHA matchup against the New Jersey Colonials yesterday. Rosenthal and Nema at the wings. Flanking Marzano. And Ainsley Rexford comes in to take this initial face-off for the red-clad Penn Quakers. Madeline Weeks with the opening face-off. She says, let's go, and we're off. Hens break out, guns blazing off this initial draw. Rosenthal up the left corner. Got some help from Marzano, but the puck taken away from her. Held in by Chaffee at the left point, thrown toward the cage. Sticked aside by Kayla Long, played out by Fish up the right boards, but held in directly in front of the Quakers bench by Chaffee. This puck rolls into the near corner of the Penn zone, where it's handled by Stacy Park. Caromed behind the goal again to the far side, where all alone Emma Chaffee had no resistance at all protecting the point. She looks to line up a shot more directly, dishes the puck back to Paige Winterberg. Cross slot feed to Nema, puck thrown in, a bobbled shot on goal, covered up by Long for a pause just 45 seconds in. Momentarily, you heard the Fred Rust Arena organist. Once commonplace in hockey, they're quite rare in the collegiate ranks. Fred Rust Arena, fortunate to have that old-style, traditional vibe to it on game day. And, well, enough about him. We're here for hockey. Long shot. From Alania Steck. Wearing number 15 in Quakers red and navy. Saved easily by Boyle. Loose puck directly behind the Delaware goal, corralled by Olivia Hootie. Advanced to Pittinello, cross ice feed in the neutral zone, shoveled by Maggie Lester from just beyond center. In behind the Penn goal, no icing. This is an optimal opportunity for Delaware to get some fresh legs on, and they do. Centering pass came from Murto, but it was mishandled in the low slot by Rory Essick. Murto maintains, flips the puck off her backhand to Amanda Werner. Cycled to Essick, left at the right point, Evie Hill winding up, but her shot caught the skate of Essick and ended up in the near corner. It bounces to the far side, still just inside the Penn zone. Now pushing play up the wall, Bonfilio gets it to the dots. Essick tries to deke her way past Rexford, clogging up the low slot, setting up Hill one-timer from 25 feet, waffle boarded into the atmosphere by Long and out of harm's way. Penn clears thanks to Ainsley Rexford. We've got a woman down in front of the Penn bench. And that appears to be Olivia Hootie. We're going to go to break here on Delaware Hockey Night. 2 minutes, 47 seconds in. No score between Penn and Delaware.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning. And Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Back inside Fred Rust Arena, it was Rory Essick who took the worst of that collision in front of the Penn bench, and she skates off under her own power. Just looked like she got her bell rung on that collision, and we'll report back as we learn more. Play restarts in the neutral zone just above the Penn line. Gallagher and March to take the neutral zone face-off, and it goes the way of Lachlan March and her Penn Quakers. Wires feeds the puck to Javiera Garcia at center, but it's taken away and walked in by Corey Busey up the left side. Drop pass beyond the reach of Gallagher. Evie Hill steps up. She shoots and scores. Evie Hill lights the lamp. Her second goal is a blue hen, and it's 1-0. She steps up from the point on the drop pass from Corey Busey and goes top shelf to give the Delaware Blue Hens a no-nonsense early lead, just 3 minutes and 7 seconds into the hockey game. Her third game as a Blue Hen, but immediately making a major impact on all 200 feet of the ice. A Delaware goal! Her second of the season. Scored by number 7, Evie Hill. Assisted by number 33, Corey Busey. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 7 seconds in the first period. Hill's second from Busey at 3:07. An icing against Penn. Set up an attacking zone draw for the Hens. Quick shot immediately off the faceoff, caught and held by Long for a pause in play. A few seconds tick off the board. The centers line up again. Marzano leaves the puck to Rosenthal. Shot popped up in the air off the paddle of Long, ending up in the near corner. This rebound contested to a side. Nema, Rosenthal, the recipient of a centering pass, fanned on the puck, and it was promptly cleared out by Stacia. Nema double-teamed, re-enters. Marzano put on the brakes to stay on side for the clean entry. Puck caromed around the far corner. Courtesy Rexford, apologies. And Nema brings it back down in the near corner. To Marzano below the cage. She tried to put one on a tee for Rosenthal at the top of the blue paint, but that pass didn't connect. Rosenthal again. Tries the give and go with Marzano, but the second pass was intercepted. Chaffee steps up to vie for the puck. Rexford did well to hold her ground, though. Penn recovers. Winterberg foils the clearing attempt, but it's popped out into neutral territory by Aaron Marble, wearing 22 in red and navy. Hens dump in. Alania Steck from behind the Penn goal tries to start momentum up from right to left along the far boards, but she too was thwarted by that strong Delaware forecheck as we come to the 5.5-minute mark of the first period. Long shot from Morgan Thrush. Stick down by Long, rebounded to the near side. The follow-up chance came from Schultz, but into heavy traffic. Sam Schultz, one of the leading producers on this Delaware team last year, held to just 1 goal and 1 assist against Maryland on Friday in what was a Blue Hen tour de force. Pitinello sets up Thrush from downtown Wilmington on that shot. It was sticked up in the air just above the top of the crease. We've hit the 6-minute mark of the game now, with the Hens leading the Quakers 1-0 at Fred Rust Arena. Puck dished by Maggie Lester. High again to Thrush. Through the slot, this puck is swatted away by the other 22, Marble. Kept in by Lester. She drives her way to the corner where she faces resistance now from Rexford. Puck taken away by Rayanne Tarua and worked to center, where it's once again recovered by the Delaware attacking core. Shot from Thrush results in a stick save 40 feet away from the origin by Long. Back at center, Marble is stripped of the puck by Amanda Werner, the scrappy forward from New Jersey. Dishes the puck to Bonfilio. Centering pass, Werner. Puck bounced off her stick as she crashed into the low slot. Quakers clear. Murto recovers. She's back in up the right side. Murto 1-on-2. Shot from the dot. Blocked by Park. Puck bounces to the far corner. It is not cleared as Bonfilio keeps the zone airtight. Drop pass to Murto, crossing to the point to free up Bonfilio to work in closer. And now Joanna Fish reaches in to try to separate Emma Liebman, the New Yorker, from the puck with 7 minutes and 30 seconds gone by in this first of 3 20-minute periods. Quakers on the attack. Wires, trailed by March, was separated from the puck at the near half wall. And the race back the other way sees Park blow a tire, but getting in the way still of Amanda Werner's pursuit. Hill overskates it in the near corner. Penn cannot clear as Werner holds the point. Puck given away to Gina Wires, the other 23. This is floated up ice from roundabout the Penn blue line. Madeline Weeks and Jack Fetcher, the on-ice officials for this contest, deem no icing, so play on they do. McFadden to Gallagher in a 2-on-2. It was a lazy shot from Cassie McFadden. Gallagher not in position to field what could have been a centering pass. Gallagher takes aim of her own volition, crossing back through the slot. The 8th Delaware shot, waffle boarded to the side by Long. Of those 8, the one from Evie Hill got past at the 3:07 point to give Delaware the 1-0 lead, which has remained constant since then. Paige Winterberg fires a shot in from 40 feet, sticked up into the netting and out of play with 11 minutes and 1 second to go in the first period. Delaware Hockey Night is brought to you by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. Heather specializes in personal injury and workers' compensation cases and is available for consultation at 302-565-6132. That's 302-565-6132. Nema to Rosenthal off the attacking zone face-off win. Winterberg looking for a shot lane, couldn't find one cross-ice pass, mishandled by Marzano, but she got the puck back after it ricocheted off the wall. Hard shot from her from 32. Rings off the back glass, now rolls to the far corner where Chaffee and Steck converge on the puck. Chaffee got some help from Rosenthal, who risked the puck back to the point where Marzano awaited. Chaffee steps up, shoots. Shot off the shoulder of Kayla Long, it was, recording her 9th save on 10 shots faced. This game has been almost entirely in the Penn zone, save for a few failed clearing attempts. Play halted with 9:52 to go in the first period, and we'll see what's meted out by Madeline Weeks here. Looks like a check from behind. The ruling on Alyssa Meyer. With 9:54 to go in the first period. So for Delaware, it's the start of a primo power play. Watching the game with friends or heading to Fred Rust Arena to tailgate, score big, serve in style with Primo Hoagies party trays and sampler platters. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo on Baltimore Pike and Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Penn penalty. Assessed to number 10, Alyssa Meyer. 2 minutes for checking from behind. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 6 seconds in the first period. Meyer, 2 for checking from behind at 10:06. As mentioned, Primo Hoagies presenting this Blue Hens power play. Namely, your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Hill, cross-ice pass just inside the line to Hootie. Thrown through the slot, Pittinello can't redirect it. She was double-teamed between the circles. Puck bounces to the near corner, where Evie Hill races it down. She, Pittinello, Lester, Hootie, and Murto, the 5 on this power play for the Hens. And the Penn penalty kill has cleared. Murto starts it up again to Jess Pittinello, 2 on 3. Pittinello kept wide on her way into the Penn zone, pinched to the corner by Tarua. It's worth noting, too, that Tarua, as effective as she's been on defense, came in to Fred Rust Arena today with 2 left skates, so she's playing on a borrowed pair. The things that you don't know when you're watching at home. Penalty has expired. Shot from the left half wall. Off the stick of Angelina Murto. Took a bad bounce. Murto gets it back. She's pursued in the far corner. Under that pressure, she passes the puck below the goal to Jess Pittinello. Paige Winterberg, the Texan, holding the point. Flips the puck to Bonfilio, her defensive partner, at present anyway. Back to Winterberg it comes. She found a lane from the top of the right circle, but waiting 35 feet away to make the save was Kayla Long. The following face-off was to Long's left, Emily Gallagher taking it for the Hens, a fellow Pittsburgher. And Stacy Park settles the puck down in the corner near side before leaving it to Rexford to try to clear. Again, the Hens keep the zone airtight as Morgan Thrush protects the left point. Centering pass. Boosie trying to backhand it from on the doorstep was wide after it was initially missed by McFadden. Hootie steps up, Long shot through traffic, stick save by Long. Directs the puck to the far side. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first period of a 1-0 hockey game, advantage Delaware, but they have absolutely dominated in terms of territory and possession from the outset. They've outshot the Quakers 12-1. It's a 12-1, though, that you're not going to get $26 for. Make that the 13th Delaware shot in a scrum surrounding Penn goalie Kayla Long, who reaches to cover the puck. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Bonfilio flips the puck to Hill across just inside the blue line. Shot wobbles wide of the far post. Rory Essex back in the game, we're happy to report. Got her bell rung in that collision 2:47 into the first period, but she is right back in action. She's knocked down again in the near corner. Puck taken away and worked clear by Wires. Punched out of the zone by Rexford. Hill recovers at center. Cross-ice pass, bounces off Werner's stick. Now she walks in up the right wing boards. Her stick lifted, though, and she's pinned at the half wall by Rexford trying to counter for the Quakers. Bonfilio through traffic. Puck bounces just wide of the far post. Flipped onto the doorstep from astern by Murto. Werner reached for it, but couldn't bring the puck down right between the circles, and the Quakers clear again. Rexford once again, though, was outnumbered by the Hen backcheckers. Couldn't do much more than she did. A 14th Delaware shot registered as we come to the final 5 minutes of the first period. That came from Amanda Werner. Her first shot on goal as a Delaware Blue Hen. Another clear, and Evie Hill takes that long skate back into her zone, where she'll start play up with a cross-ice feed to Sophia Rosenthal. 2-on-2. Nima's cutting for the net. Rosenthal pinched to the corner. Now she's got some space. Dishes the puck to Marzano, who works below the goal. Marzano's stick handles, trying to generate some space away from Tarua. Rolls the puck below the cage again. Out to Chaffee, working the left half wall. Cross ice pass bounces over Marzano's stick, but she had ample room to gather the puck back in. Centering feed, Rosenthal bounced off her stick. Nima trying to finish on the doorstep, but she couldn't as Long drops down to make the save and frees the puck with 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the first period of a 1-0 hockey game. Face-off comes to Long's left. Marzano crashing the net right off the draw, which she won, but she couldn't find the puck in time to generate a shot. Here she keeps the puck in play for the Delaware side before dropping it back to Chaffee at the left point. Errant shot there. 15th of the game for the Blue Hens. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first period. Hens try as they might, only have managed one. Past Kayla Long, who has stood tall between the pipes for the Quakers, 14 saves in the 15 shots she's faced so far. Boyle, on the other hand, 178 feet away, has only seen one, and Lachlan March's efforts to generate a second Penn shot were thwarted well before the tops of the circles. 3:35 to go in the first period, and this will be an icing. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky, located in nearby Claymont, Delaware, can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecued chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides that are sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont. Open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch. Or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Centering past a Thrush. Puck swatted wide of the near post as she was taken off her feet. Thrush got the puck back from Schultz as we come to the antepenultimate minute of the first period. Pittinello with the drop pass to Hootie atop the left circle. Give and go. Pittinello tries to lazily backhand one in from 20 feet while surrounded by red sweaters. Getting the last word there. Long with her 15th save. Pittinello tied up in the slot again. Time and space not particularly ample. In below the hash marks in the Penn zone. Granted, the play hasn't moved a whole lot from there. Hens change with 2 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the first. A 1-0 lead and a 16-1 shot advantage. Rexford chips the puck off the glass, trying to feed it to Meyer, but the puck was held in, at least briefly so by Hootie, before Meyer lifted her stick, worked play back to center, but the Hens, as they do, quick to counter, have reestablished attacking position. The Essex line on now. Murto working the right point, the recipient of a drop pass, let a shot go from 45 feet, but it was wide left. Liebman keeps the forechecking pressure on. No icing here, as this puck was let go by Rexford. And it started to skitter to a halt just shy of the goal line. Hill behind her own goal to Bonfilio, who presses back in up the left wing boards. A cluster of players in red and white alike surrounding the puck. Bonfilio skates a tight circle in the far corner to try to generate some space. Rory Essick with her. Essick now on the puck, double teamed. Rexford drives in to try to maintain position and possession, and she's got the latter. Rexford winds up for the clear. Hill with the tip of the puck slows it down at the blue line. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Here comes Emma Liebman crossing through the top of the slot. Her stick lifted by Fish. And Stacia collides with her as well. Penn clears the zone, but they cede possession yet again. Hill re-enters up the right wall. A stick lift mid-zone separates her from the puck. Hens trying to maintain. Gallagher saw her momentum carry her a step and a half away from it. And Stacy Park again clears for the Quakers. Corey Busey back in up the middle. 22 seconds. Shot! covered up and held on to by Kayla Long for save number 17. Shots now 18-1 in Delaware's favor as we come to the final 12 seconds of the first. Quakers clear, it was Wires who did. And Emma Chaffee is just going to let the remainder of the first period tick away. Through one period, the score, Delaware Blue Hens 1, University of Pennsylvania Quakers 0. This is Delaware Hockey Night presented by Heather A. Long, partner of Kindergarten.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long. 18 shots for Delaware in that first period, but only one goal to speak of over the Quakers, and it came 3 minutes and 7 seconds into the contest. We'll give you a look at it before we head to second period action. Corey Busey up the left wing boards. Tried to set up Gallagher in the high slot. Evie Hill, the first-year Blue Hen, stepped up from just inside the blue line to light the lamp from 35 feet. She went top cheese on Kayla Long to give the Delaware Blue Hens a 1-0 first period advantage. About to get going for the second, which is brought to you by the Hooper family, longtime supporters of Delaware Blue Hens hockey and of today's live coverage of the University of Delaware Women's ACHA program on Delaware Hockey Night. Hens moving right to left as the long change is in effect for the second period. Carly Marzano taking the opening draw. Across from Ainsley Rexford. And off we go in period number 2 from Fred Rust Arena. Marzano scrapping for the puck in the near corner. Park plays the body on her. Nima offering good puck support. Gets it back out to Marzano, who miffed the shot from the top of the left circle. Winterberg at center recovers, ricochets the puck off the far boards in front of her own bench. Marzano couldn't chase it down. Stacy Park right there for Penn. Stripped of the puck by Nima, who dumped it in behind the Penn goal. It rolls to the near corner, where it's walked out by Ainsley Rexford. Up the right wing board she comes, and she sends the second Penn shot of the game into the pads of Maddie Boyle. 58 seconds into the second, this will come back an icing. And sometimes we've just got to let the organist do his thing. Thrush to Hootie, D-to-D pass. The feed up the right wing boards, connects with Pittinello, who backhands the puck from beyond red, in behind the Penn goal. She was on the appropriate side of the red line to avoid the icing. The puck bounces to the near half wall, where there was a 2-on-1 battle for it. And it was cleared by Trissa DeRuyter. And iced again. Angelina Murto in for the attacking zone draw off the Penn icing, but the Quakers, in a more concerted effort, lumber their way to center. Alania Steck lets the puck go in from the red line. Thrush recovers behind the Delaware goal. 18 Delaware shots, rather 19, but only one of them has been any good. Hootie below the goal finds Thrush coming up to the left half wall. Thrush kept pinned to the boards by Lachlan March. Centering pass was intercepted and walked out of harm's way by Stacia, who after gaining center, rather that was Tarua, who after gaining center dumped the puck in behind the Delaware goal, and the Quakers changed. 2-on-0 for the Hens. Lena Murto, backhand, no, it was saved, the rebound's in! Murto with the initial shot popped up in the air, but the rebound went home. 2:41 into the second period. It is now 2-0 Delaware. Let's look at it again. Amanda Werner. Makes this a 2-0 Delaware lead. There was a clock malfunction. It was officially reset for 17:40. So the goal is going to go at 2:20 in the second period. Clock malfunction again downstairs we're made aware of, as Amanda Werner gets her first goal as a Delaware Blue Hen. A Delaware goal! Her first as a Blue Hen, scored by number 23, Amanda Werner. Assisted by number 19, Angelina Murto. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 20 seconds in the second period. Werner's first from Murto at 2:20. We'll reset the game clock here at Fred Rust Arena on the next stoppage. After that outage has kept it frozen at 17:33. Here we know 15:51 remain in the second period. Nema around to Rosenthal. Up high to Winterberg. Chaffee lets a shot go, sticked into the back glass by Long. Winterberg again. Around the horn to Emma Chaffee. Shot. Long makes the initial save, couldn't gather the rebound in. Pass high in the zone, broken up by Wires. And return to center where Winterberg recovers and walks this puck in up the left. She gets her own rebound, and the Hens go up by 3. There are 14 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the period. Will the game timekeeper please reset the game clock to 14:58? 14:58. Thank you. And with Delaware now up 3-0 over the Penn Quakers, we've got a functional game clock again. And we'll get you the numbers on the goal. As soon as provided by the off-ice officials, who have had their hands full for the last couple minutes down on the scorebox trying to rectify the malfunctioning clock. Schultz slowed up at the left dot, stood up by Rayanne Tarua. Maggie Lester working behind the goal, Sets up Schultz on the doorstep. Lazy shot. Sticked at by Long and corralled and pushed forward by Tarua. Delaware dumps in for the change. And Penn's Alania Steck lets a long shot go from Red, directed by Boyle into the near corner. Hill can't roll it out. Puck is held in, just inside the Delaware blue line. A Delaware goal! Her first of the season, scored by number 27, Paige Winterberg. Time of the unassisted goal, 5 minutes, 2 seconds in the second period. Winterberg unassisted at 5:02. Attacking zone face-off for the Blue Hens. Controlled over the dot by third-line center Alina Murto. Following shot held by Long for another pause in play. Murto lines up for the following face-off, which she won. But Essek couldn't maintain the momentum at the near half wall. In comes Bonfilio. Centering pass sails beyond the reach of Werner in the slot, looking for her second of the game and of her Blue Hen career, which is off to a sparkling start, shall we say. Bonfilio through traffic. Shot popped up in the air by Long. A host of players chasing the rebound, but no Delaware Blue Hens able to generate any secondary offensive chances out of it. Puck got lost in the far corner before Werner looked behind her and chased it down. Essek lumbers toward the cage from the left dot, is separated from the puck, and this will come back an icing with 11 minutes, 53 seconds to go. In period number 2, Delaware up 3-0. If you're like me, friends, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com today to schedule your first cleaning. Gina Wires carries the puck beyond center, or rather beyond her blue line. Fish was the one, after receiving a cross-ice pass in the neutral zone, to carry it beyond center and in behind the Delaware goal. Winterberg recovers after a Busi poke check, separated Fish from the vulcanized rubber. And now Emma Chaffee, with space up the left side while Penn changes, will start up this Delaware attack. Icing waved off as Steck plays the puck from behind her own cage. Recovered by Busi. Thrown in by Chaffee from the top of the left circle, but that shot missed the near post and ricocheted off the backboards. Corey Busi pinned in the far corner by Rexford, who's certainly been one of the more impressive Penn players we've seen today, despite them being down 3-0. Rexford has just been everywhere. And here she comes up the right wing boards. Gallagher lays a shoulder in on her at the Delaware blue line to separate her from the puck. And it's tipped over the line and back out into neutral territory by Corey Busey. Tarua recovers. Ricocheting the puck off the far wall at center. Chaffee brings it back down for Delaware. Gallagher gains red, flips it in behind the Penn goal, and a fresh quintet of Blue Hen skaters will take their place, with Nima keeping the forechecking heat on. She'll make her change whenever she's able to get free. Rosenthal setting up Thrush mid-slot, inaccurate shot. Bounces off the corner boards near side where Marzano recovers. Cycled to Nima, who's kept pinned at the corner. Thrush working the left point. Rosenthal's down low. The Thrush shot from long range rang off the pads of Long and bounced to the near corner, where Marzano was bodied down, and Steck again cleared. This is an icing with 9 and change to go in the second period. We're just beyond halfway there. And there is a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, multimedia solutions like the broadcast you're watching right now from wherever you may be, and so much more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build bridges with the people you serve. Another icing with 9:02 to go in period number 2, and Delaware up 3-0. Marzano and Rexford took the draw to the left of Kayla Long, who has saved 23 of the 26 shots that the Blue Hens have peppered her with. Thrush working the left side of the zone, just high of the circle. To Marzano, Rosenthal lets one go from the left dot, stick saved by Long. Her 24th of the game sends the puck flying to the far side, where once again Julia Nima receives it. Comes barreling in, backhand. Rosenthal unable to finish on the welcome mat. Great chance for Delaware to extend their lead to 4-0. And if baseball is a game of inches, hockey is a game of degrees. 1 or 2 degrees more, and that would have had every chance to go in. 2-on-2 for the Hens on the re-entry. Pitinello circles behind the net. Fans on the puck trying to set up Mia Bonfilio at the left point. Second time worked out all right, but that gave Lachlan March time to recover and put some pressure on Bonfilio high on the zone. Centering pass, shot, missed. Pitinello trying to put in the rebound of the Leicester chance. And Kayla Long freezes the puck amid heavy net front traffic. Saves 26 and 27, and we've got a stoppage with 7:55 to go. Now in goal for Penn, number 31, Sarah DeRusso. Goaltending change for Penn. Sarah DeRusso coming into the game as it seems Kayla Long was retired due to injury. So for Long, 32 minutes and 5 seconds of play. 30 shots on goal. 3 goals against. So 27 saves for her on the course of the afternoon, as the new goalie has allotted some time to get loose coming in as a result of the other netminder being injured. Watching the game with friends or heading to Fred Rust Arena to tailgate? Score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no bigger crowd pleaser than Primo Hoagie's, made only with the highest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area and you save yourself the prep time. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. The backhand shot from Schultz turned aside by DeRusso. To the far corner it goes. And the Quakers clear with 7.5 minutes to go in period number 2. Delaware with a 3-0 advantage. Jess Pittinello back in up the left wing boards. Dropped the puck back to Lester at the top of the circle, but it was poked away off the backhand of Lachlan March. Bonfilio recovering. Ricochets the puck off the near wall ahead to the accelerating Maggie Lester into a 2-on-3. Lester through traffic, centering pass, Jess Pittinello, and a glove save by Sarah DeRusso denies her on the doorstep. Lester up with the rebound, working through the slot again, looking for the shot lane. This one bounces off DeRusso and is subsequently cleared out of harm's way by March. Lester again at the near half wall. Dishes the puck to Lena Murto. Her shot wide of the near post from 15 feet away. Race on for the rebound in the near corner. Getting to it, Joanna Fish, double-teamed by a pair of Hen forecheckers. Stripped of the puck, centering pass from behind the cage to Werner looking for number 2. She couldn't connect from 15 feet. Follow-up opportunity. Murto let one rip from the top of the left circle. Blocker down by DeRusso. And back in the control of Amanda Werner once again. She opens fire from 30. Puck bounces off the end boards, comes back into Sarah DeRusso's path, and she covers up for the stoppage with 6:08 to go in the second period of this 3-0 hockey game. A series of rapid fire shots, a salvo, if you will, from Delaware. As they, in just under 2 minutes' time, gave Sarah DeRusso the Fred Rust Arena initiation of 5 shots in that very, very short span. Play restarted just above the Penn blue line. And Winterberg is forced back deep into Delaware territory to start momentum up for the Hens from right to left. Just inside 6 minutes to go in the second period of a 3-0 hockey game. Advantage Delaware. And as we mentioned before, much of this game has been played in the Quaker zone. The tale of this one so far centers around goalkeeper Kayla Long, who saved 27 of the 30 shots she faced in the first 32 minutes and 5 seconds of this game. If not for the work she did between the pipes, the barn doors very well could be off the hinges by now. Essick lumbers across the tops of the circles. Barrels in from the dot, lets a shot go from close range. DeRusso stayed with that play all the way despite being screened. We're down to the final 5 minutes of the second period. Abigail Crittenden with the assist behind the scenes. We're grateful for her work on videography duty here in the second period. Crashing the net up the middle came Cassie McFadden, but the last word belonged to Sarah DeRusso. Olivia Hootie looking for options to get the momentum going again from the Delaware goal line, but the forechecking Lachlan March has kept her opportunities to a minimum. Race for a loose puck 20 feet inside the Penn blue line goes the way of Joanna Fish, who tried to backhand it free. Now she gets another chance. She's stripped of the puck right at the top of the circle by McFadden, and Gallagher, coming off for a change, dumps it deeper into the Penn zone. 3:45 to go in the second period. Hens looking to pad their 3-0 lead. Marzano back in. Looked like Rosenthal might have been a hair offside, but Madeline Weeks said all is good and play continued on. Here's Evie Hill, sashaying up the left dots into Penn territory, opening fire. Puck bounces wide of the near post. Wrist shot took a little bit of an awkward bounce right at the top of the crease. Hill's got it back. Centering feed beyond the reach of Nema. Stepping up, Marzano's got her fourth for Delaware. Or got the fourth for Delaware, I should say. Her second as a Blue Hen. And the ladies in white just keep pouring it on. And Evie Hill gets the assist. And Nema's going to get one too. A flurry of activity net front. And a goal that we nearly missed. And that's why we nearly missed it. It was so nonchalant from Evie Hill, and we're trying to sort out the assists on the previous goal with the folks downstairs. That the Hens get their fifth. Evie Hill gets her second. And acted like she's always been there every step of the way. So we've got a slew of information to pass along to you. Here with 100 seconds to go in period number 2. Delaware's fourth goal. And we'll have to wait on the goal announcements as the Hens get themselves yet another. Jess Pittinello with a slap shot in the slot has made this a 6-0 hockey game. With 1:11 to go in the second period. Delaware's fourth goal, scored by number 17, Carly Marzano, assisted by number 12, Julian Nima, and number 7, Evie Hill. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 58 seconds in the second period. Marzano's second from Nima and Hill at 16:58. There is 1 minute remaining in the period. Delaware's fifth goal, scored by number 7, Evie Hill, her third of the season and second of the game. Assisted by number 12, Julia Nima, and number 17, Carly Marzano. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 47 seconds in the second period. Hill's third second of the game from Nima and Marzano at 17:47. Delaware's sixth goal, her second of the season, scored by number 29, Jess Pittanello. Assisted by number 24, Sam Schultz, and number 27, Paige Winterberg. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 49 seconds in the second period. Pittanello's second from Schultz and Winterberg at 18:49. And the parade of goal announcements takes us to the final 7 seconds of the second period. 2, 1, we can breathe for a second as the horn sounds. The score through 2 periods: Delaware Blue Hens 6, Penn Quakers 0. This is Delaware Hockey Night, brought to you by Heather A. Long.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into Delaware Hockey Night, presented by Heather A. Long, partner of Kimmel Carter, your Delaware injury lawyers. 40 minutes in the books, and the floodgates opened in the second as Delaware have extended their lead from 1-0 now to 6-0, a 3-goal flurry in the last 3 minutes of the second period, I should say. Starting with this setup across ice from Evie Hill via Nima to Marzano. Not even a minute later, Evie Hill gets her second of the game. The give and go from Sam Schultz to Jess Pittinello cutting into the slot brought the Hens up to a 6-0 intermission lead with 40 minutes in the books from Fred Rust Arena. Sponsorship opportunities are available on Delaware Hockey Night for the 2022-23 season. A slate of over 100 games coming your way all year long between Blue Hens, Junior Blue Hens, Salesianum, and a host of others. To learn more, drop us a note. James at 412communications.com. Third period set. And they're off. Haven't said those 3 words for a while. If you know, you know. Gallagher came barreling up the right wing board, stripped of the puck just inside the Penn blue line. Quakers counter. Alyssa Meyer chasing the puck down, but Thrush got to it well in time to break up that advance. Essick up the middle with help from Murto, who carries on the Hens' momentum, skating a circle in the far corner, flipping the puck, now to Morgan Thrush. Winterberg, the Texan, steps up high in the zone, tried to backhand one in. The shot ultimately came from Cassie McFadden. Sister Kaylee is scratched this afternoon. And the 43rd Delaware shot was turned aside by Sarah DeRusso, who let in 3 goals on 12 shots that she faced in the second period, coming in to relieve Kayla Long with 7:55 to go in the second. Hill at the left point dumps the puck in behind the goal, where McFadden is double-teamed. Support comes in the form of Amanda Werner. She tried to feed it to Evie Hill cutting in through the zone. It came back to Werner at the point. Long shot was blocked off a Penn elbow in behind off the back glass. Recovered now, no, not recovered, by Emma Chaffee as she was overpowered and pushed back to her line by, wouldn't you know it, Ainsley Rexford. She truly has been the bright spot for the University of Pennsylvania Quakers this afternoon. She's been absolutely everywhere. Werner taking aim from the top of the right circle, missed the far post. Chaffee held the point but gave the puck away. Delaware's back check strong enough to limit Penn's odd woman rushes to 0 so far. 42 minutes and change into the third period. Or rather, 42 minutes and change into the game, 2 minutes and change into the third period. Pittinello with the extra point. A beauty of a wrister. 2:28 into the third gives Delaware their 7th of the game. And here she came into the top of the right circle and launched one from 35 feet. To give the Hens now a 7-0 lead. Play continues on, but we're going to give you another look at that Pittinello goal. As Evie Hill set up Jess Pittinello, and the shot from the top of the right circle beat DeRusso stick side. So Jess gets her third of the season, second of the game. Hill certainly making a name for herself on the score sheet. 2 goals and 2 assists for the rookie. And we're now 7-0. Advantage Blue Hens. A Delaware goal! Her third of the season, second of the game. Scored by number 29, Jess Pittinello. Assisted by number 7, Evie Hill. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 32 seconds in the third period. Pittinello's third of the season, second of the game. From Hill at 2:32. Another shot, 45th for Delaware. This one saved. Make that shot 46 off the draw. Nima off the post, off the rebound. Rosenthal works this puck back to the left half wall, which is maintained by Marzano. To Thrush, and in! That is 8 for Delaware. Winterberg looming net front. But it was Morgan Thrush getting her second goal as a Delaware Blue Hen, with officially 15-11 to go in the contest, making this now 8-0. Rosenthal with the helper. A Delaware goal! Her second of the season. Scored by number 22, Morgan Thrush. Assisted by number 54, Sophia Rosenthal. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 49 seconds in the third period. Thrush's second from Rosenthal at 4:49. Gallagher taking aim. And her shot from 15 feet is held onto by Sarah DeRusso for a pause in play with 14:04 to go in regulation. Delaware with a commanding 8-0 lead. Boosie in for the faceoff. Across from March. Hill pops the puck back up into the air, into the Penn zone, but she's beaten in the race to it by Rayanne Tarua, playing on the borrowed skates. Werner risks the puck behind the goal out the far side. Boosie holds it in. Long shot. Unable to connect on the doorstep was Werner. and this is cleared out by the Quakers and ruled an icing with 13:18 to go in regulation. 8-0 this Delaware lead. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Visit Sid's Barbecue and Jerky at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road, Claymont, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch. Or to place a catering order, visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. And we'll hear from Sid's Barbecue and Jerky at the end of the game as they present today's 3 stars once everything is said and done. Bonfilio and Hootie had time and space galore, about a 6-length lead heading back to the Delaware goal line to recover the puck. Now it's a little bit more crowded. Werner taken down in pursuit. Bonfilio pressured by the forechecking Tarua. Werner cannot clear the zone. The other 23, Gina Wires, maintains the left point for Penn, but cedes possession after playing the carom shot in behind the Delaware cage. Hootie Debussy. Puck is cleared. Jack Fetcher took a puck to the hand, it appeared. Got his arm up well enough to make the icing call with 12:14 to go in the third period. It's been a rough week for Jack. Took a stick to the face on a face-off in Friday's Men's Division III game, and here takes a puck to the hand. Do we keep injury reports on officials? The expert, and we don't say that ironically or sarcastically, sitting at the other end of the press box, gave us a wry grin. $11:45 to go in the third. Delaware 8, Penn 0. Joanna Fish fails to backhand the puck out of the Penn zone up the near side. It was kept in by Winterberg, advanced to Pittinello, and now Lester tries to line up a shot, finding Pittinello with a centering pass, but she was marked from all sides by Quakers. Her backhand from between the circles was blocked down as soon as she let it go. Marzano to Winterberg at the top of the slot. Shot, score! Paige Winterberg gives Delaware their 9th of the afternoon. And here it comes again. $8:55 into the period. And for Paige, who does the majority of her work on the defensive, that is her first goal of the season. A Delaware goal! Her first of the season, scored by number 27, Paige Winterberg, assisted by number 17, Carly Marzano, and number 22, Morgan Thrush. Time of the goal, 8:55 in the third period. Winterberg's first from Marzano and Thrush at 8:55. Delaware goal, her first of the season. Scored by number 54, Sophia Rosenthal. Assisted by number 12, Julia Nima, and number 17, Carly Marzano. Time of the goal, 9 minutes 41 seconds in the third period. Rosenthal's first from Nima and Marzano at 9:41. An offensive tour de force from the Delaware Blue Hens, to say the absolute least of the matter. They've absolutely lit up Sarah DeRusso, who in 21 shots has allowed 7 goals. For those of you keeping track at home, that amounts to 1 in 3 that have gone in. Bonfilio just beyond center, dishes the puck forward to Essick. Gallagher through the slot, corrals the puck, a bouncing one at the bottom of the right circle. Cycled now to Murto. Back high, Bonfilio takes aim, trying to go 5-hole on DeRusso. But that to no avail on Delaware's 52nd shot of the contest. Murto to Gallagher at the left corner. Shot off the side of the cage. Gallagher follows her own rebound. A scrum develops. DeRusso's hand. No, play continues on. We thought we heard the whistle of Madeline Weeks, but no, that was not. Or rather, the whistle of Jack Fetcher, who was down low. Madeline was up high. As play migrates now back into the Delaware zone. Strong shot through the slot from Alyssa Meyer off Boyle's pads to the near point, or to the near corner, I should say. Subsequently cleared by Gallagher. Race on for the puck back up ice into the Penn zone. And Steck won that foot race only just over Emma Liebman to force the icing with 8 minutes and 10 seconds officially to go in the third period. And Delaware up by 2 handfuls. Liebman up the left boards, into a 1-on-2, looking for space. She flips the puck high off the glass behind the goal to Corey Busey, working the opposite side. Through the slot, off Liebman's skate, Winterberg protecting center point. This puck poked away from her. First odd woman rush of the game for Penn, but it lasted about 30 feet before Lachlan March gave way to the back-checking Paige Winterberg. Cassie McFadden advances the puck up the right boards. It bounces off Busey's stick. Trailing her, Cassie McFadden works it back in up the right wing boards over the Penn line, trying to center. To no avail, a sea of red sweaters waiting in front. And the puck is cleared out by Sonia Stacia. Winterberg recovers, finds Werner up the left wall. Werner hacked at mid-zone by Steck, keeps on ticking, leaves it back at the point to Thrush. Across to Winterberg, who has it on her backhand, thrown in from the top of the left circle to Werner again. Busey's looming net front. McFadden completes the trio of forwards. We're just burning the clock now with 6:45 remaining in this 10-0 Delaware drubbing of the Quakers. Thrush turns the puck over. March up the right wing boards. Cuts now toward the slot after gaining the Delaware zone, but there's heavy traffic in front of Maddie Boyle. She's only seen 4 shots today. She's saved all 4 of them. An incredibly light day at the office for Miss Boyle on this Sunday afternoon. And a lot happening on the score sheet. 178 feet away from Maddie's perch. Botched drop pass intended for Chaffee sails deep into the Delaware end. You could hear the highlighter come out as we work through our notes of the game. Winterberg's in for 2 on the afternoon. So is Hill. And with a closer look at it, "11 Delaware Blue Hens have recorded points on this game. Hill, Winterberg, Pittanello with 2 goals each. Marzano, Thrush, Werner, and Rosenthal have each accounted for 1. Play restarted just above the Penn blue line. Rosenthal pinched to the boards by DeRuyter. On her way in toward the Quakers' goal. Battle develops in neutral territory at the other side now. Puck is knocked free. Hootie leaving it to Bonfilio, who works up the left wall into Penn territory in a 1-on-3, waiting for the reinforcements to come in. Julia Nima shoots from the left dot. About a belt-high shot, which was tipped off its intended target. We're down to the final 3 minutes and 40 seconds of the third period. Delaware with a 10-0 lead over the University of Pennsylvania in our final of 4 games on the Delaware Hockey Night broadcast docket this weekend. And shot number 53 for the Hens, and the 23rd such fielded by DeRusso. Our third period videographer with a terrific hockey name, Josie Billett. If that's not a hockey name, I don't know what is. And she's certainly got an eye for media as well, handling graphic design and social media content for this team. There's goal 11. Ay caramba, Delaware just on a tear this Sunday afternoon. Madeline Weeks says that one was in. So that's 12. Right off the face-off, too. It didn't look like it from here. But now Delaware is in for an even dozen. Quakers clear. There will be no icing. Boyle forced to play the puck, so a 5th Penn shot on goal registered. Here's Gallagher. Below the goal, intended for Murto, taken away, not quite cleared, as Thrush protects the left point and launches the puck in. She comes off for a change. Werner gets a shot away. That's the 56th Delaware attempt. And we've entered the final 2 minutes of the contest. And there's 13. Emma Chaffee getting that one. And we've got a slew of notes to get through again, as Delaware has gone from a 10-0 lead to a 13-0 lead. That's what they do over at Delaware Stadium with those numbers. We believe the last goal came at 18:11 in the third period. So we've got quite a bit to get through here, and we'll try to update the graphics as we go along. Delaware goal, her 3rd of the game and 2nd of the season. Scored by number 22, Morgan Thrush. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 46 seconds in the third period. Thrush's 3rd, 2nd of the game, unassisted at 16:46. Delaware's 12th goal, 2nd of the game and the season, for number 23, Amanda Werner. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 54 seconds in the third period. Werner's 2nd of the season and the game, unassisted at 16:54. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Delaware's 13th goal, 1st of the season for number 9, Emma Chaffee. Assisted by number 33, Corey Busey. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 11 seconds in the third period. Chaffee's first from Busey at 18:11. Delaware penalty assessed to number 68, Rory Essick. 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 18 minutes, 28 seconds in the third period. Essick 2 for hooking at 18:28. So the final 7 seconds tick away, and the Delaware Blue Hens improved to 2-0-0 on the season with a 13-0 drubbing of the Penn Quakers. We'll take a break on Delaware Hockey Night. We'll be back with a look at the Sid's 3 stars of the game after this very short timeout. It's time for the Sid's 3 Stars of the Game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in Claymont, Delaware. Takeaway lunch catering orders, sidsbarbecueandjerky.com. Tonight's third star with 2 goals and an assist, number 27, Paige Winterberg. The second star with a goal and 3 assists for the Delaware Blue Hens, number 17, Carly Marzano. And the first star of the game, recording 2 goals and 2 assists, number 7, Evie Hill. And that will do it for us on Delaware Hockey Night. For the entire crew behind the scenes, Josie, Abigail, Mackenzie, everybody behind the scenes, Kaylee. It takes a village to make this production go off. James Witherite thanking you for your company all weekend long. As always, Delaware Hockey Night is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications, all rights reserved. One last time, the final score, Delaware 13, Penn 0. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Good night, everybody.